holding out. Like, get a fucking toilet. But it's just because America's so good at everything. I spent a summer in East Africa. I hear you on that. Yeah, like. That sounds pretty interesting. Yo, Jelster64! Doesn't Japan have those weird ass robot toilets that wipe your ass? Yeah, they do actually. Those are like way more advanced than our toilets. Jeez. $5G to it. Yeah, so I mean, but like I think the general idea is like America's doing pretty good. I mean, pretty much everything successful comes out of America as well. Most good inventions, most popular games, most, you know, most industry. Like, I guess, like, there's a lot elsewhere in the world, especially, like, all the garbage, the plastic garbage comes out of China, you know? But, like, I never also realized, like, how big our pop culture scene is. It's ridiculous. The pop culture scene in America is just so absurd and advanced. It's impossible. It's nearly impossible for these other countries to, like, compete with our pop culture scene. And a lot of it is due to the fact that our legal system and, like, culturally, it's, like, really reinforced and supported the whole, like, money, like, just do whatever to make money. Like, how corporations are constantly, like, scamming people, and, like, there's constantly, like, you know, avoiding taxes, all this corruption, but it's, like legal corruption. Holy, how are other countries supposed to compete with this stuff? Like, the advertising, for example, like, the advertising, you know, scene. It's not really a scene, that's the wrong word. How are countries like China supposed to compete with our advertising, you know, sphere? They have all the communistic, like, blockades and stuff. Like, they don't have Facebook and they don't have YouTube. Like, in America, it's encouraged and it's heavily rewarded and encouraged to advertise and stuff, and so it, like, constantly is creating new popular games, new popular YouTubers, like super popular, like Logan Paul, Jake Paul. You know, I mean, that's a big deal. People don't realize, like, okay, that how successful those guys got at, like, major global on a global scale. People don't realize, like, a lot of that is due to the just American culture. You can't have that in China. Chinese can't do that. You know, most countries can't do that in the UK. Most European countries not, you know, it's legally. There's, like, corruption, or there's too much government impact. You know how you guys know how the in the UK they, like, send you to jail if you tweet the wrong thing. Yeah, you don't do that in America, right? So a lot of, like, controversial stuff is rewarded in America. Yo, extreme chaos, dude. Any good runs today? Yeah, pretty much every run I do is good. Western video games suck compared to Japan. I mean, say that to the esports scene. What are the most popular esports? League of Legends, American-made game. Fortnite, global phenomenon, American-made game. PUBG, American-made game. What else? What are some other? You know, I mean, most of these games are American-made. So I think that, like, I'm curious. Where was Counter-Strike made? Who made Counter-Strike? Because I think Counter-Strike's another one. I don't know who made that. YouTube, American-made company, American company. Google, American company. The internet, created by America. I mean, you know, get real, guys. If you're anti-capitalism, or if you brood war, yeah. I mean, Nintendo is Japanese. The Japanese definitely have good products. Actually, the Germans have a lot of really good products too. German engineering is really good. PUBG was South Korean. Okay, interesting. Apparently, the most popular game in China is a PUBG clone, and the most popular game in Japan, I think, is the same game. I'm not really sure. You'd have to do your own research on that, but it's pretty interesting. Canadian-made company? Which one is a Canadian? All these things exist because of the free market. Yeah, not only the free market, but just like China can do this. As people say, you know, these are new Chinese overlords, which I'm all for. I've always been, you know, pretty optimistic for our Chinese overlords. Oh, I got cucked there. That was gonna be rap frames. Yeah, I've always been optimistic about the Chinese and the Korean overlords, but American pop stars, you know, look at the American movie industry. They make more money, considerably more money. There's more of them, more infrastructure. Actually, the whole freedom, the whole diversity thing. As much as everyone hates diversity, which I agree with, because it's like really stupid. The not forced, like when diversity gets really forced, like obviously it's cancer. But when it's not forced. Other countries cannot compete. There's no NBA in Korea, you know, and if the Korea did have a basketball league, they would lose every time. You know, it's like there's so many advantages that America has due to its legal system and the legal structure and the culture. It gives us such a huge advantage. It's crazy. There's no WWE in these other countries. I think actually Japan has a wrestling league, like an entertainment wrestling league. Okay, I do think Japan's doing really good, and they've been doing really good past like since World War II. Actually, really before World War II. I mean, they've always been doing really good. But like obviously World War II, a lot changed. WQ's a Made in America? Fucking checkmate, dude. Checkmate there, gamers. It's true, dude. And it's, guess what? My, you know, weird personality traits, they're rewarded. They're rewarded. Twitch, Made in America. Unless you Canadian communists are gonna try to challenge me on that. I'm pretty sure Twitch was Made in America. But, gameplay theory, you know, gameplay philosophy. The only philosophical gameplay channel literally on the planet, which is me. American driven by American ingenuity. Twitch originated in Israel, potentially. I haven't heard of that one before, but and Japan is NJWPW. I don't know what that is. They're like parallel worlds or something. Oh my god, gamers! Oh boy, dude! Nice. Yo, Jordan, what's good, dude? I really like the Greek were pushing out tons of good inventions, you know? The Greeks were really doing a lot. Obviously, the Roman Empire did a lot. And especially in, like, the 1500s to, like, 1800s. Just a lot of Europe was pushing out, like, I mean, calculus, physics, geology, a lot of these, like, science revelations and stuff. A lot of that stuff is like really crazy. Really, really good art. A lot of really good art from European and like Spanish. Their whole scene. Really good art. Just incredible stuff. I think the Spanish and pretty much all the countries that the Spanish colonized, I guess you would call that Latin America, South America. I think that's the best art in the universe or in the world. If you look at it from like a really critical point. Okay, 1029 is still really good. Sorry, I had that wrong. Blog TV originated in Israel. Twitch was originally Justin TV is American made. Well, of course it's American. What does WQ stand for? It stands for winning. Stands for that 1043.93 escape. The Eastern I just got. Oh my god, gamers! I think the problem with unregulated free market is wealth invariably magnetizes to the largest focal points. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a perfect system. Oh boy, dude! But I think it's pretty fucking cool. Actually, it's a pretty moot point. The richest people in history are not, if you adjust for inflation, nobody alive. In fact, nobody alive today even comes close. So, I don't know. I don't think like people are even that rich, comparatively. They have way better standard of living, for sure, but that's just technology. A lot of African like warlords and kings throughout history actually are like ridiculously rich because of the gold mining, and then not only that, but there's just so much corruption. They have just more control. Like what was his name? Who is that African warlord that he died like a decade ago or so? These days, the Rothschilds have a lot of money. Yeah, that's actually true. They just don't disclose it. I think probably the richest people in the world right now, it's like completely underground. Like nobody, you can't publicly figure that shit out. Yeah, it was Gaddafi. Yeah, when Gaddafi died, they found 200 billion in private money. It's like, okay. What? So, I mean, if you just think about how much money people have that you don't know about, it's pretty ridiculous. Alright, I could go for that red, but I'm feeling pretty rich. Feeling like I'm making good money, so we're good. Money is so worthless once you can cover your needs. Yeah, I think there's like, I think money beyond a certain point. So if you guys look at natural gameplay and natural gameplay arguments, and a lot of my naturalism arguments, the value of money really starts to change and become an interesting thing. Because after a point where you can cover your needs, you have no need for money, right? So in order to generate money, you need to create a need for it. And if you have a need for it, then you start to what would be the need? What would be the need for having $1 billion in like surplus money? right? Suddenly, there are these needs that come up that are not directly like, okay, I need to buy food. I need to buy a car. And again, if you're looking at it from a natural perspective, things like Lamborghinis and art. Actually, apparently art is really useful for like making sure, because the thing with money apparently is that the rate of inflation is bad. So if you just hold on the cash, it's just you lose a lot of money. So you want to buy something like art. Like if you had 300 million and you put it into a expensive art piece, you'd make money over a long period of time. You'd make significantly more money. So I think art might be different. Like it was super expensive art, but yeah, I think from a natural perspective, the value of money starts to change. Okay, 58. I'll take a 58 there. I missed the spin speed. That was horrible. And I'll take it. Actually, 58 on a 1043 isn't that great. But I mean, I think for what happened. Oh my god, finally a 2-cycle, dude. Finally a good run. God. Honestly, the changes I made to my land mode, you know how I was complaining yesterday and earlier today about my land mode and I was failing it because of my controller? I made some changes to the fight and it really paid off. It really paid off. That was a really bad dungeon and a really good land mode. Alright, this run's actually legitimately fire, so I gotta focus here. Can you guys believe my best Terra ever was a 2158? Like, you know how ridiculous that is for a time? That's just absurd. That is like so ridiculous, like how good that is. Let's get to the point where one dude had 99% of the wealth. Well, I'm going for even more than that actually, but I'll take it. It's not bad. Ooh. About to hit that ghost dab in a second here. No scroll block. If I just hold down there and then flash, it gets scroll blocked. That's what happened in the previous one. You guys know something that can never be monopolized? Subscribing to WQ right now. Make sure to subscribe, gamers. Also follow the stream and dab on the follow button. Good. Ooh, that was actually good. Dude, we need those Poggy. We need the better Twitch TV modes. I think when I get partner, I'm gonna become a BTTV partner. I'll like donate $5 or whatever to get more emote slots. That shit's fucking funny. I'm kind of all in on streaming, so like I'm probably gonna be streaming for the next several years. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to pay attention. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be streaming for the next several years. So it's like, I think it's worth it to like invest in my stream. Hey, Tylenol, what's the new? This is pretty good. Whoa, that was at the bottom pixel, dude. This is very lucky. Holy shit, this is good. Yo, PCR guy, how you doing? Emo sluts? I did not say that. I don't know. I mean, I'm okay with that. I can vibe with that too, but where did that come from? Woo! That's a damn good run, dude. Holy shit, that's good, dude. I think it's a 22 flat, dude. Holy fuck. Okay, no, it's a 2201. So, like, when I say my controller is playable and I can actually get good runs, yeah, not every run is good because it's not that great of a controller, but this is what I'm talking about. It's runs like this is what I'm talking about, dude. 516, baby. But good RNG there. That's pretty lucky. Damn, I lost a second half on that overruled. $23.08. My best was a $23.04. I'm not even kidding. $23.08 is still really good. I don't think anybody's gonna beat that 23.04 Master Sword for a while. That is just fucking ridiculous. Go do Master Sword world record. This would be a Master Sword. This would be better than the Master Sword record. Probably by like 4 seconds. Maybe 5. Did you just walk on a God run? It's a God run if I get less than 3 blue balls. If I get 3, I'll still be ahead of my PB. This could be my best run ever. My best run ever is a 27.07. I've already lost probably about a second and a half here. But this could still be my best run ever. So I've lost 2 seconds on this split. So it's pretty unlikely that it'll be my best ever, but it doesn't matter. Anything sub 27.10 is very good, and it's very likely. 0 blue balls in this would be really ridiculous. It'd be like, it's so hard to beat a run like that. Well, we need a good light roll. If I can lose like 5 seconds in Aga Tower, and the run's a lot worse. 22.01, wow, that's really good. I had 2 runs that were 3 seconds better than that. So, I do actually need like a good Aga Tower. I haven't got 0 blue balls, I want to say in 20 Aghanims. It's been a while, so I'm actually kind of due for it. If that works. If I get 3, I'll be ahead. Like, I'll finish this run with 3, or we'll try to finish it. On a run like this, though, the margin of error is razor thin. If I make 1 or 2 mistakes, the run's pretty much not good anymore. Since it's so far ahead, it'll be like average. Okay, that is exactly what I wanted right there. Good RNG there. I almost got hit there. That's tight. Praying to the Lottie Lottie. Hell yeah, dude. Let's get some pray in the chat, gamers. Pray for good RNG here. Did not need to slash there, but went for the safety slash anyway. Yo, this is my best light roll ever, most likely. You guys are witnessing the best light roll of all time. This is it. It should be, so my previous best was a 27 out of 7. This should be a 27 out of 5. Maybe 05.9, might be an 06.0. Might be an 05.1 even, but it's probably an 05.5, 0.9. Even with 3 blue balls, yeah, with 3 blue balls, I'm saving about 8 seconds here, 8.5. With 3 blue balls, I'll be like -4. It'll be better than the 1 blue ball run with 3. And so there's like a 70% chance this run goes past light roll. Actually, with 4 blue balls, I would be like +1, so. 2601, yeah.